What's going on, guys? Welcome to our Final Fantasy Brave Exvius review. Since there's no buffs involved, I'm going to make this before maintenance and probably going to release it during maintenance, probably during like midnight hours my time, because there will also be a JP review I got to work on as well. So let's get this one out of the way. This one won't take too long since there's only 2 units to review. So as STMR, I'm not going to list it. It would take up like the whole screen there. You can look on the wiki. It's debatable if it's good or not, because honestly I've had it and I don't even use it. I actually rushed to get it because it was so hype, but I don't even use it. So I also don't like the names. Lightning Fast Zidane is just cringe, and I don't like using the word cringe very often, but it's cringe. Anyways, 6 times cap, 16% cap as you would expect. 100%. This isn't his base form. 100. I don't know if I'm gonna go too much on his base form because his base form actually isn't very useful. But we'll go into it a little bit. Attack and Spirit True Dual. I don't know why they gave him Spirit True Dual. They never come. I don't think this ever came up. You always built him an attack based. I'm gonna skip over some things. 50% magical and physical evasion, not bad. Plant and avian killers. Oh, avian physical. For all allies, nice. 150%, not too bad. Also, one of the unique things is that you can buff 230% wall chaining. It's not too bad, so you don't even have to bring a buffer if you want to just use them for that. And one of the main things you would use as base form 4 is 250% limit burst damage buff for all allies on his limit burst. So not too bad, but in the future you probably wouldn't even bother with that. But it's still it's good. But you're really using him for his brave shift form, which we'll be getting to right now. Stars rate chaining. Brave shift in his limit burst, which brave shift limit burst. This is where the damage and the magic happen. It can get to 295 times mod after using it 3 times, two to 3 times. I think it's 3 times. And 150% attack and spirit true dual and brave shift, and also 200% plant killer. So the main focus on this guy is you're using in trust, you're using imbue on him, or you equipping an elemental weapon and just going to town with this finisher. And keep in mind, guys, his finisher is a little wonky. It might take a little time to practice because it actually hits twice, I believe. It threw me off a few times. It's not gonna be a 1 hit. I believe it's 2. I believe it's 2 hits. Sorry about that. It's actually 1 hit, but it looks like it's kind of weird. It's like a weird, really strange delay. You have to practice. It's just practice. Like a lot of finishers, you gotta practice it. So he has no imbues. He's got fire and wind chaining and stuff like that, but no imbues. He has imperils at least, so he has that going for him. He has no passive LB fill rates. Passive in his brave shift form, so he needs Entrust. He needs LB fill rate support. 80 LB cost, and there's no reduction to that. You gotta level up to 40 to get more damage though. And no infinite turns, but that doesn't really matter too much. I'm still gonna put it there because I always put like infinite turns on either side, but it doesn't matter too much. You're usually really only using for dark visions, and you'll be able to get the job done in a few turns that you can get him up going. So not that big of a deal. So here's the big debate. And you could say this of a lot of things in the future, but I'm always looking out for you guys that are free to play and don't have a lot of lapis. Well, you probably wouldn't be pulling anyways, but if you have tickets. If you like Zidane and you're free to play, I would just go for like maybe dailies and maybe some tickets. But we all know who's coming in the future, and he's a far stronger finisher than Zidane, and he requires a lot less effort to be functional. Sephiroth. If you don't know anything about Sephiroth, where you been living? Under a rock somewhere? Under 2 rocks? 3 rocks? So go check out my Sephiroth videos if you need help with that. But if you're a whale, then just go for him because he'll help on dark visions. Like for the next few dark visions, it's easy mode. With him, it's easy mode. Just bring in a truster, give him an elemental weapon probably, and just go to town. That's what I did my Dark Vision runs with him. Super easy mode. Bart's is the best for him because you can just imbue wind and just go to town with anything you want. If you're a Dolphin, yep, I would still go for him because at least you can go EX1. I wouldn't go EX2 because his STMR is kind of whatever. Like I said, some of you may find it more useful than others. I don't think it's very useful because it just takes too long, but it's still good. It's not amazing, in my opinion, of course. I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10. If you're free to play and you have a lot of Lapis, I would still probably just say for Sephiroth. I know it's such a cop-out to just say, oh, save up for the next damage dealer, but this time it's like, and I like this, the person that read it said, Sephiroth and Tifa are like a whole new echelon of damage compared to Zidane. Sephiroth only needs to use one ability, and maybe sometimes not at all, to get his little burst off, and he does insane damage. Whereas Zidane requires several turns to get going, and requires more setup. Sephiroth can fill his little burst immediately with one of his abilities, whereas Zidane cannot. So I know I really don't like doing this, but I'm looking out for you guys. Sephiroth is a big commodity, so is Tifa. So I'm just looking for this time I'm looking out for you guys. So I'm still gonna give him a 9 out of 10 because he's really strong. But I hope you guys understand. Anyways, onto Beatrix. And this is the unit that I've been talking about for so long now. So I hope you guys listen to me a little bit with her. So infinite turns doesn't, at least you won't shift back. Triple cast for now. I don't know what the global message. I'm still gonna put it here because factually she should have it. I just don't know what's gonna happen with. Oh, I think she only has triple cast in her normal form. 5 times caps. You're not really building a damage dealer, at least in her brave shift form. So you can just ignore the 6 times cap pretty much. It's not really that needed. Killer is also really not necessary to know about. But the best thing is 100% chance to cover, magic cover in brave shift form. So there's no annoying, oh my god, you know, I'm on turn 29, I'm ready to go, and my magic didn't cover, oh, I'm dead. This time it won't happen because there's a 100% chance to cover. Nice. Dual cast for white and green abilities. Again, I don't know if this is going to be a thing or not. I don't know which cast they're talking about in terms of them not working currently until the future. So just keep in mind, guys, that apparently there is something where she does not have triple cast or dual cast or something. Keep in mind that. She has 85% general mitigation for herself and also 5k HP barrier, which is insane. And also 75% mitigation for all allies on Lone Burst, plus nullifies one spell, which is nichely good. It's pretty niche, but it might be useful in the future. And also 200% Spirit TDH, which is good. You can use shield with that. Of course, you would like to have that. And also 400% Spirit passive, which is insane. She has 400% Spirit passive, just like that. So you definitely want to get her TMR upgraded. It gives her a lot of stats. I'm not going to list them here, but it's bonkers stats. If you don't upgrade it, you'll be very sorry. Just go do it. So her base form is you can basically ignore her base form. Don't think it's going to matter. I still don't think, even with the global changes, like the global buffs, I'm not going to say global changes, like global buffs of the past, I don't think it's going to matter too much. I still think it's whatever. Just focus on her brave shift form. So my score for her is going to be 9.5 out of 10. She is chef kiss. Chef kisses. Amazing. Chef kiss is amazing. And she's free. So I don't even have to say, oh, do you want to pull on her or not? She's free. You'll have enough to get to EX0. I think. Pretty sure you can go to EX0, and then hopefully you have some copies lying around, because she's a very old unit. And I'm not saying all you guys are veterans. Some of you guys have started recently, but I would recommend UOCing. Like, I don't usually recommend UOCing everything in the world, but she's worth UOCing if you don't have enough to go to EX1. Go and use your UOC tickets. Just do it. She's amazing. She's phenomenal. I'm giving you guys my blessing. Use your UOCs for this. Get more shards. Just get more shards, alright? I think you get some in the login. So if that's not enough too, then just go UOC. Come on, guys. You know what I mean. Anyways, that's gonna be the review. I don't think I left anything out. Thank you guys for watching. Please do like on the video if you liked it. If I like it. I almost said if I like it. I like it. I hope you guys like it too. And I hope to see you in the very next video, which should be in a few hours with my JP review for Sakura and Citra and Medina, who I've been looking forward to, both of those. I really hope they're good. Please, Alan, please. Anyways, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.